Hey Birch Ford, what's happening? This is Ben, and of course I'm Matt, and well, not of course, but we are Ben and Matt, and we're the new morning show on KNIX, and we're so happy to be partnered up with you guys for this. It's like a palatial advertising campaign. Well, we're going to sell 1 million cars a day out of your lot, but you need to help us by doing that. By selling the cars, because we're going to tell people that you're good people.
1 million a day.
1 million a day, and I hope it's like gung ho with Michael Keaton.
That would be palatial.
If palatial is not the right word, by the way, but I just couldn't think of anything better. But when they come down, you be nice to these people, you hug them, you love them, and you will sell the cars. We will send them your way.
Yes, we're really excited about this, and we're not the only ones that are excited about Birch Ford. There's a lot of celebrities, even the powers that be in Washington, have great things to say about Birch Ford. Check it out.
Hey everybody there at Birch Ford, it's President Bush here, and just had a few comments about some of the employees there in the room at Birch. You guys are doing a heck of a job, but I think we need to talk a little bit about some of the shortcomings that you guys have, like Muggsy. Muggsy, you're a fine man, I know that, but you might want to cut down on that 5-pack of cigarettes a day habit. You're a good man. We want you around for a while. Okay? All right, yeah. Roger Johnson in new car sales. He's the new car sales manager from Oklahoma. Got that thick accent, So sometimes it's hard to understand what he has to say because it's so thick. And, entertainment to Roger is a 6-pack of beer and a bug zapper. I stole that from Jeff Foxworthy, by the way. If you talk like you're from Oklahoma and work at Birch Ford, you might be Roger Johnson. I do a hell of a Jeff Foxworthy impression, by the way. Next up is Dwayne in finance. Dwayne's a little bit boring. I mean, come on, let's not lie. Financial people usually are a little bit boring. And it's just kind of, hold on, it says here in the memo, don't say that Dwayne in finance is boring. Oops. Well, I screwed that up. Sorry about that. Not the first thing I screwed up. Speaking of screwed up, the 401k that Dwayne runs is a little screwed up, thanks to me. Next up to talk a little bit more about the employees here at Birch Ford, a good friend of mine, he's from Texas, like me, Dr. Phil McGraw. Hi everybody, it's me, Dr. Phil, and I gotta talk first about Cheryl. Cheryl, I love you to death. You are an absolute sweetheart, but could you do me a favor? Could you lower your laugh about 1,700 decibels, please? I mean, come on, I have a hearing that I still enjoy, and I don't want to lose it because of you. I'm just getting real with you, okay? All right, next up is Steve Countryman. Now, Steve is kind of the motivational guy there at Birch Ford. He kind of does what I do. He comes into the room and says, hey, let's get to work. Let's get to work. I have one other thing to say about Steve, okay? I know you do this to the ladies, but if you ever call me lovey or honey, I'm going to punch you in your mouth, pal, okay? I'm just getting real with you, all right? Okay, next up is Baroni. Now, we all know Baroni, all right? But give me a break, okay? What is up with the bow ties, all right? The Orville Redenbacher look went out in 1987. Get real, all right? My gosh, give me the dish, give me the dish. I'll give you the dish upside your head, pal. All right, I'm done venting now. I want to move on here. Next up is a friend of mine, Morgan Freeman, and he's going to give you some more dirt on some more employees at Birch Ford. Go ahead, Morgan.
Morgan Freeman here, and I don't know if you knew this, Mr. President, but there's a guy at the Birch Ford dealership, Greg Bolden, who does a heck of an impression of you. Have you heard it?
I've heard it. I think it stinks, and I was insulted by the spots that I heard, but you're a heck of a guy doing a heck of a job.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now I want to talk a little bit about the LeBrews. That's right, the used car selling LeBrews, Tina and Jeff. The first year was hard on Tina and Jeff, but some birds' feathers are just too bright to keep caged. The LeBrews, the only couple I know that crawled through 500 yards of poop-smelling foul and came out clean on the other side. 500 yards. That's the length of 5 Birch Ford dealerships. All right, that was weird, and I apologize.
So there you go, Burge Ford. Everybody has great things to say. We can't say enough good things about you guys, and we're so excited to be on board with Burge and to have the urge to be on board with Burge.
Right now we have the verge. We're on the verge for the urge for Burge, but next week we're going to be like on you like white on rice. So
It'll be a full surge. with the
Surge.
urge.
Maybe we can come down and have a little party, like a little cocktail party, and get loose and get crazy with you guys. Okay, well that's it from here. You guys, pleasure to be on board, and we love you.
Anything you need, text Matt.
Except for concert tickets, and then you call Ben. He always has extra.
Can I get some?
Backstage passes even.